Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live trading room. Today is Monday, November 10th, 2025, and you're here. Let's get rid of the legal stuff. So here was last Friday's charts. Great day on Friday. Was up seven trades for plus 156, which doesn't compare quite to Keith's amazing day that he had Friday, making a record-breaking day. But anyway, great day on Friday. As you can see, we got great price movement. Let me get my drawing tool out here. Had that nice long sell-off in the beginning, followed by reversals, nice swing high, reversal, swing high. Um, it just went on and on. So, and then price finally bottomed out way down here. And then it was the rest of the day, price climbed. The market makers decided to reverse everything and start selling everything out. And it ended up, Q ended up at 609.98. And yeah, we've got a gap play today. So the gap fill and trigger will be 609.95. 609.95. 95. Make sure I write that down. But price has gone up way, way over the weekend. So let's head into current time. Wow, look how far it is. It's up to up to 619.04 now. So let's head over to the option chain. We are trading today, which is November 10th. And we've got 2.265 million already traded on pre-market volume. We've had great pre-market volume here this last week. It's been up in the millions to start with, which usually leads to good price movement during the day. Doesn't have to, but it has been. I'm not going to say which strikes we're going to be at because they're so out of whack right now. We'll need to get all this pre-market volume in first, and then we can make a determination on strikes. So with that, I'm going to say good morning to Mr. Keith Frampton. Waiting for him to unmute his mic here. Let me do this. Come back over to here while we wait for Keith to come on. Anyway, make sure that your charts are set up so there's 20 cents between each of the hash marks, like we do every day. Why? So that we're looking at the same size candles from day to day. It's very important that we set these. And I've got one that is not correct. There's Keith. Good morning, Keith.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, time got away from me. This morning we had a couple of Fed members speaking at 6 and 8:30 this morning. We have another Fed member speaking at 9:45, and we have bond auctions, two of them at 11:30 and one of them at 1 o'clock today. And that's about it for today. Still going to have a number of Fed members speaking throughout the week. And maybe the government shutdown is nearing a close. We'll see.
Yeah.
And I'll be trading today's expiration with Tim.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for the morning report.
Yep.
Yeah, we've hopefully got the government shutdown taken care of. I think that's a lot of why the markets went up this weekend. But we will see when we get into live trading here in a little bit, in about 15 seconds. Here we go. Stand by in 10 seconds. All right, here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we are. We are in. Let's make it a great week. Turn that up a little bit. Get my volume up. Okay. open up our MACD here a little bit so we can see which way it's going. Okay, we got both our MACDs are in the call bias position. Looks like we've crossed, well, we bounced on our 1 minute MACD, and our 5 minute is just now crossing to the call side as price is rising. And the broader markets, Dow's up 236, Nas is up 371, S&P's up 69. Really green markets this morning. Let's get over to the option chain, and I will start at the 617 on the call side and the 622 on the put side. It's continuing to break out here on the call side. This candle is fighting a lot of upward or downward pressure. You look at the wick on the top side of this current candle up in our upper left chart. You can see how pressure is trying to push down and how price is struggling to rise there. Maybe topping out here on this call movement, getting some reversal now. Price is still continuing up, so I'm going to go to the 618 on the call side. 618 strike call. And just keep an eye on it here for a minute. A little reversal setting up right now. We'll see if this overcomes it. All of our minutes are well above the 100,000 a minute mark. All right, 618, stand by. Okay, I'm going to enter the 618 if I can get filled. There we go. Got filled at 336. Getting a bit of a reversal right now. Hopefully we'll overcome this. Come on, get up there. Just going into some early consolidation right now. Hopefully this is going to break out on the top end. There we go.
I don't think I mentioned, but I'm putting a pseudo demand zone at the bottom of that first 5 minute candle.
Okay. All right, let's take a little profit here. There we go. 336 to 359. And put a demand zone on the bottom of this. Okay. There we go. All right, let's go back over to the 619 on the call side. 619 strike call. I'm going to enter this 619 again, or for the first time. What was I in before? Yeah, 619 for the first time, in at 285. Oh, I hear the workers coming in downstairs. Volume has been everything's above 100,000 and most of them considerably so. It's a good volume coming in. Price trying to rise here.
MACD's getting awful high though, and starting to flatten out on the 1 minute.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I just need a little bit more in this. All right, stand by to take some profit here. Let's go ahead and take some profit. Come on. There we go. Out at 304, 285 to 304.
Very good.
I think that's all the call trades I'm going to take for right now, being as high as the MACD is getting. Price is continuing to rise, but it's, well, thought it was beginning to falter a little bit, but it is still rising.
Well, that one Fed member's supposed to be speaking about now too.
Hmm.
And no announcements at 10, so there may or may not be a pop at 10.
Okay. Obviously, this is a big breakout in trend. It's been going on since the very beginning of the session, just been straight up. So if you just joined us, we've got two trades, both positive, in already off this nice swing high breakout that we're in the middle of. But our MACD is getting a bit high and starting to curve over a little bit. But it seems to be plenty of energy still in this swing high. We've got 8,158,000 traded on the underlying. Dow is up 241, Nas up 446. Wow, S&P's up 80. Very strong market, or positive broader markets. Still do not have a supply zone, and we just have a pseudo demand zone. We may be toppling over at this point. All right, so we've crossed over on our 1 minute MACD. Markets are really high. Not sure I'm interested in a put trade. I would rather wait on a recross on our MACD to the call side. But we'll see if this put direction continues. We could be tempted. Got a sell-off going here. So if we go over to the put side, I'll be at the 622 on the put side. Heading down to VWAP pretty quickly. And we do have a supply zone. By gum.
How about that?
Yes, sir. Kind of snuck in there on us. Turn this red color more. HSV 60. Boom. That's a true supply zone. Price may be reversing here back up. Working on a crazy Ivan here. Looks like price has to go through some consolidation here. So that's what we're beginning to do right in this area. Price trying to break out on the bottom end, just above VWAP. That stuff. Okay. Excuse me. Price still in the middle of this consolidation area. So price wants to break out on the top end. It's continuing the rise. We're in the third green candle. See if it can break above the supply zone. I'd look at another call trade. Our MACD has reset itself nicely back down. Even the 5 minute is curling over. Price just coming up short of the supply zone. See if it's going to punch through here. And it is. All right. So I'm going to go back over to the 619 on the call side. 619 strike call. What I'd like to see it do is break through this previous high. So I know that this is just not a range that price is in. And it's doing a pretty good job.
And we've got about a minute to the pop of the top, too.
Oh, okay. I'm going to hold off till the pop. We don't have anything on the pop today, do we?
No.
Okay. Well, let's just wait for the pop just to make sure. Still, everything is at or above 100,000 a minute. So lots of volume in. We're already over 10 million. And there's a big reversal. Here comes the pop. We're in the pop now.
I realized I was muted, but I had got into that 619 call at 9:57 for $2.99 and just got out just before the pop at $3.39.
All right, nice.
So
You gotta let us know when you get into these.
yeah, I meant I did call it out and didn't realize I was on mute. Sorry.
Price is breaking through the supply zone again. We'll see if this bounces off or if it's going to continue down. Price trying to bounce off of the supply zone here. Let's see something.
I'll be back in a minute, Tim.
All right. Price trying to bounce off the supply zone here. All right. I'm going over to the 620 on the call side. 620 on the call side. Just watch it for a while here, see if we get another breakout on the top side. Was that? Well, apparently I've gotten into a call trade. I'm not sure how I did that, but I'm in a call trade at the 620. I went and got in it. Sorry, folks. I'm not sure how that happened. Anyway,
Oh,
it's at 231.
231. Okay. Good. Close to a doji on that last candle.
Yeah.
pretty close to the supply zone, but we probably can put a demand zone in there.
Yeah,
I think I'll do that. Move it up.
come on up. I'm just going to try to get 10 cents out of this here.
Yeah, I would agree. It's sort of MACD's flattened out in pretty high range
Yeah.
here.
All right, let's go ahead and take profit on this and out at 243. So 231 to 243. I'll take 12 cents. Let's put in a demand zone here. Okay, true supply and demand zone. So three trades, all positive. I think I'm up 56 so far.
We've only had one trade up 40 cents.
Mhm.
Did get a crossover in the MACD coming down, but hasn't moved really much.
No, not too much. So we got 12,310,000 traded already on the underlying. Dow is up 180, Nas is up 471. Wow, S&P's up 81. Got our first minute under 100,000 there at 10:07. But still, most of the volume, except for that one, is at or above 100,000. So good volume today. Price in beginning to rise and break out a little bit.
think 1003 was below 100,000 also.
Yep, looks like. All right, price coming down now. Pretty good. Reached a bit of a ceiling up here near 221, 70, 80. We've that gap fill and trigger, we've done nothing but move away from it by about $11 now. So unless there's a massive, massive reversal, probably not going to see that gap fill happen today. Trying to break through the supply zone. That price beginning to rise again. Could not quite punch through all the, well, did get through the supply zone, but
And that supply zone we can move up also.
yes, we can. Let's do that. To there. There we go. Price negotiating with the new supply zone or the repositioned supply zone. As is up almost, well, it's up 556. Price continuing to rise here a bit. Price movement slowing down a bit. Price continuing to come down. It's come down to the demand zone, but backing off from the demand zone, getting a lot of pressure up now. A lot of volume coming into this minute. 1 minute MACD has come back down to the center line. Price pushing past through the supply zone on up. See if this is going to break out from here, or if we're just going to get stuck between zones.
We get close to a doji on that last Heikenase candle also. Very thin.
Mhm.
And actually on the last 5 minute one, almost a doji
Oh,
too.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to try to get in on this 620 on the call.
620.
Yeah. In at 244.
All right. Not in yet. I'm going to jump into this 620 on the call side. And I did minute 249. And stand by to take some profit here. Let's go ahead and take some profit here. Out at 264, 249 to 264. Price coming down a little bit.
Let's see if I can get 20 cents on this. And I did.
There you go.
244 to 264.
Good deal. That price may be going into some consolidation right now.
Yeah, that MACD is starting to flatten out a little bit too on the 1 minute.
Yeah. Looks like you got out the right time.
Yep.
Price bouncing off the supply zone now. What we got here? We are 1 hour in to the session. We've got 15,341,000 traded on the underlying. We got Dow is down or up by 160, Nas up by 462, S&P up by 80. Where is my that should be Zoom. There we go. All right, we can move the supply zone up a little bit. It's next agreement right there. There we go. All right, y'all excuse me for a minute. I'll be right back.
Got the Dow's up 123 now. Nasdaq's up 456, and excuse me, Nasdaq is up 466, and S&P's up 78. And we have 16 million underlying traded on the Qs. Do have the 1 minute MACD coming back down a little bit. Just barely do have a red candle on there. Back about 1029. As with Tim said earlier, I'm not looking to trade puts today given such a green market. So wait for it to come back down, reset, and then MACD start hitting back up again. 5 minute MACD's flattened out. The active lines right about the control line, still above it, but not by much. What's going on?
Okay, I'm back. Looks like we're pretty much in the same place we were.
Yeah, I just walked through all the where the general markets are.
Okay. Yeah, we're definitely in consolidation right now, just
Yeah,
going sideways.
yeah. By the way, everybody, just a reminder, tomorrow is Veterans Day. So if you know a veteran, thank them for their service. The markets will be open tomorrow, though. The markets aren't closed for that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, good reminder. Thank you.
Just didn't want to stay above the supply zone there.
No. No.
We
Just
haven't been under mid range on the 1 minute MACD at all today yet. Came down close to it about 10:19, but
yeah. But other than that, it has been up. Of course, 5 minute is way up. Nothing we can do but just wait it out here, folks. But got four good trades in. Price coming down a bit now. Ah, 1 minute MACD has finally gone below center line.
yeah, how about that?
So Dow is up 82, Nas up 444, S&P up 73. Very positive, broader indices. Price continuing to drop. Getting some lower volume numbers here. Getting a bit of a sell-off right now. May bounce right off the demand zone. Got VWAP right below the demand zone.
My charts are frozen.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to. I'll try to log back out and log back in just on my Thinkorswim account.
Mm-hmm. Price has come down. The wick has touched the demand zone. Let's see if it's going to continue down through it. Our 5-minute MACD crossed. Look at that wick went right down to the price line and bounced off.
Got close to a doji on that last Heikenase candle.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, if you're going to trade after we get off, there are two bond auctions at 11:30 today, and one of them at 1 o'clock today.
Hmm. Thank you for the reminders.
Yeah. I'm supposed to get the consumer price index and producer price index reports Thursday and Friday this week, but if the government's still closed prior to that, we probably won't get those.
And hopefully they've got that thing figured out.
Yeah, you would hope.
All right, price is now down at VWAP. That's the first time the whole session we've touched VWAP.
I'm close to a doji on that last 1 minute candle,
Yeah.
right at VWAP.
Wow. Big sell off going on.
MACD's down to close to minus 0.5 now.
Yeah. That was a big minute. That last minute, 10:50. It was a long candle. This drop is finally beginning to slow down, maybe reversing here.
Well, that MACD's down to or it's is down to minus 0.1 or minus one now. Minus one,
Yeah.
really low. Yeah, those market makers, they've been selling, selling, selling.
Mhm.
Got to start buying now.
Yep. See if we've reached a bottom here on this sell-off. Quite a sell-off, especially the last few minutes of it.
It definitely been lower volume until about the last 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
I'd left a pseudo demand zone at the bottom of that first 5 minute candle, and it's been having a hard time getting across that here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Price still slipping down. Well, what are you going to do, Price? Rebound here or continue down or just go sideways? So it's going to continue to go down. Okay. Oh, Dow is only up 18 now, but Nasdaq is still up 334. S&P's up 53. We keep going, Dow will go negative. It was up hugely. All right, folks, it is top of the hour. It's 11 o'clock. It's time to close this session. Uh, Ended up with four trades, all positive, up 70 something cents. But that's going to do it for today. It was a good morning, good way to start a Monday.
Yep, I only had two trades, but up 60 cents. So
Nice. So,
anyway, thanks, Tim, and have a great day, everybody.
and thank you, Keith. You have a great day, and you folks all have a great day too. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye
Yep.
for now.